Good morning. Welcome to Mental Health Mondays with Kate. Today, we are going to give awareness to Suicide Prevention Month. It is September. I was unaware that September was Suicide Prevention Month, and so that's why the first one in September was not about it. But today, we're going to give awareness to that, and throughout the rest of September, we're going to focus on suicide prevention. And one of the ways that we can do that is to address the use of medications related to mental health. So earlier last week, I think, Alyssa Milano gave a post, quick video post in response to one of her viewers who had commented rather negatively about her openness to the medications that she has to take to manage anxiety. And her response was wonderful. If you can find her on social media, take a look at it. She acknowledged her medication. She acknowledged what it does for her and why it's important. And so I just want to talk briefly today about some misconceptions about medications. Here's the number one key thing. If there is not an imbalance of some kind that needs to be remedied, your medication is not going to work. So if medication is working for you, if it is lessening anxiety, if it is improving depression symptoms, if it is leveling out your moods, if it's providing benefit, it's the right thing for you. Is it the exact right fit? I don't know. You have to work on that with your doctor. That's number two that I want to point out, though. So first, if it is working, if something within you is changing, and sometimes, let's be honest, we need to ask the people in our life, right? Sometimes we are not the best judge of what is happening in our own world. And so asking the people in your life who know you best and see you day to day, ask them, what do they think? Give it, 4 to 6 weeks. Usually takes a while to get medicine on board and into your system and functioning the way that it's meant to. So give it some time. But ask trusted people in your life, do you see a day-to-day difference? Talking with your provider, absolutely important, but they don't see you every day. So ask the people in your life, what do you think? What do you see? If you're involved with a therapist, which I hope that you are, but sometimes we can get these meds without being involved with a therapist. I don't agree with that personally, but it's between you and your provider. So again, they don't see you every day. So talk to the people who do, your coworkers, your boss, your friends, your family, whoever you are around the most. Ask them how they see your life impacted over the last 4 to 6 weeks. So first, if they're doing something, that means there's something that needs to be corrected. Second, I don't remember what I said the second thing was going to be. This is what happens. I just do these. I don't script them. So we go all over the place. Okay, so we'll make this the second thing about medications. Your provider should be able to give you a lot of options. If they don't, do your own research. There are classifications of medications, and sometimes doctors will continue to prescribe you medication in the same classification despite the side effects that you're experiencing. Try a different classification. Ask them. If they're not receptive to that, ask them why. It is important to find the thing that works right for you and your chemical makeup in your body. Medications do take 4 to 6 weeks, as I was saying, to really build up in your system. If you have a positive effect, if things are working, if your mood is leveling out, if you feel stabilized, if you feel content, if you feel less anxious, please, please, please do not stop taking them. The number one problem we have with medications is people who just stop taking them, and then begins a roller coaster ride of peaks and valleys, and it is really hard to stabilize through all of that, and it's exhausting on you mentally and physically and spiritually, by the way. Okay? Sticking with them. Keep in touch with your providers, whether it's a medical doctor, a psychiatrist, whoever it is who's prescribing those medications. Stick with them. Stay in close communication with them. You are your best advocate. Our doctors, our psychiatrists, they are very, very busy right now. So be your advocate. If you need your therapist to be your advocate, sign some waivers and get that done. But whatever it looks like for you, stay in contact, advocate for what you need. If your symptoms are more than you can handle, there are other options. Medications are not for everyone, plain and simple. If chemically, though, something is happening within your brain that a medicine can fix, I would encourage you to try it. So why is this so important as far as suicide prevention? When we know people who enter into suicidal ideation, which is just constant ruminating thoughts, not constant, it's ruminating thoughts that come at various levels of frequency and intensity. Most of the time, not all of the time, most of the time, those thoughts can be interrupted, stopped, silenced with the right medication. It takes testing, it takes trial and error, it takes a lot of work. But that is one of the ways that you, as the person experiencing them, can take back control when your life feels out of control. Throughout this month, we'll continue talking about different things you can do as the person who's experiencing these thoughts. We'll talk about how to support people experiencing these thoughts. I will post the phone numbers, the text and the chat and the phone numbers in the comments below. There is 24/7 help. Seek it. That's a really important thing to remember. There's no shame in asking for help. And in the asking for help, you will find out that you are loved, you are valued, you have purpose, and you have worth just as you are. And there are people who can come alongside of you and help you engage every day to recognize that, yes, there are changes, there are things that can be made better, and people who want to help you find that. If you are hurting, if you are having those suicidal thoughts, please stop right now. Stop this video, call the national number, or go to your nearest emergency room. If you're supporting someone who's suicidal, advocate with them to get the help that they need. Whether that's taking them to an emergency room, whether that's getting them a doctor's appointment, whether that's finding them a therapist that they can get into today. I know therapists are really, really busy right now. I know it. But if you can be honest about what you're experiencing, you'll get in. There are urgent care centers for mental health. Find one near you and go there. Your life has purpose. Your life has value simply because it is. Because you have been created by God, and therefore you have inherent value. So medications, if you need them, please take them. Take them as indicated. Don't stop them without talking to your provider. Immediate, abrupt stopping of medication can cause way worse side effects than what you might be experiencing that's causing you to want to stop. So please take this seriously. Own the fact that you have things that need a little help to get right where they should be. That is okay. It is okay to explore non-pharmaceutical options, absolutely. And if there's something medically that can be done to help you in the process, why not use it? It's a crutch. It helps you function the way that you should. Not a crutch in a negative way. I can hear people saying that already. It is a way to help yourself live to your fullest and most authentic self. Take care of yourself. Be well. Pay attention. And remember that you are a person of value and of worth. See you next week.